After fighting your way through the ruins of Centrel, you were able to use your Titanheart shard to ignite a flame of entry into a strange new world, possibly some demiplane that houses this eerily familiar cathedral known to now as Sinfall Keep. Upon entry, you were met by the form of Ornal Ceres, the High Richter of the Church of Sin, and apparent new advisor to the throne of Greyforge. But something about this Ornal Ceres struck many of you odd, especially Anna, who could tell this wasn't exactly the man she believed to have betrayed her those years ago. It's quite possibly the enemy, as she would later surmise, inhabiting Ceres as its current host. After a tense conversation with this being, many of you became affected by way of some sort of powerful magic, it seemed, though you never saw the signs of any such spells occurring. Zara, in particular, seemed obviously compelled to meet up with her sister within the Pontiff's chamber somewhere within the keep. And without the quick and non-consensual grappling of Kavan, she may have done just that. After the conversation finished, Ceres, or whoever it was, seemed unable to continue keeping his form together and eventually vanished from sight. A sign of weakness, perhaps? Or something else? Either way, he mentioned returning to Greyforge to continue promoting Sin's grace, and suggested you all wait out your hour here on the platform. Didn't take you long to overcome that suggestion, which was compelling you to stay there, and travel into Sinfall Keep in search of the ember you all believe is hidden somewhere within. But you are met by the waiting forces of Ash, along with some other familiar denizens you have faced at Kestrel Academy. Eventually making your way outside the doors of the throne room, or its equivalent room here in Sinfall Keep, finding the door barred, using another precious resource in this long dungeon crawl. As the door swung open, you were greeted with views of a massive inverted ziggurat carved into the floor. A mass of swirling dust and debris and ash that lifted from the floor and began to coalesce centrally in the middle of the room. As it hovers there, it begins to glow a dull yellow light. And from somewhere below, within the depths of the ziggurat that you can't quite see from your view at the door, these large chunks of what looks like stone and debris kind of begin to rush up and swirl in to that growing storm of glowing sand and ash in the middle of the room. And these chunks seem to kind of find a more permanent home hovering there as this ashen storm begins to take on a more defined form, something less abstract. The stone, or what appears to be from your distance, seem to make up this form's armor. And once they all swirl into place, you see that the stone is somewhat more skeletal looking in nature. And that is most apparent by the large central skeletal head that emerges. The ash and debris within become a golden, radiant flame within this gargantuan-looking, draconic monster. I will move you to the map. I'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll make an initiative check. All right. So y'all. Creature looks something like that. And let me make the initiative tracker work. you all either will roll initiative, and then I'll just fix it so I rolled before. Because I have it all written down. How? As Anna evaporates into thin air to go fishing, this party started. Alright, so we gotta do this big money. 6.14. And also 16.14. Saru is a 12. Marsher is a 10.2. Xerxes, did I write you? You're a 5. Oh, Xerxes, boy. Great. Sarah.
I'm old. What do you want from me?
You know, that's what happens. Sarah was an 8. 4. Anna was a 28.21, if anyone's wondering. And let's get him in there. Woo! Crit. Yeah. Cute. Let's get Sarah's sheet open. There's Roll20's added a lot of like animations and stuff that I'm kind of digging. Man, this is a big old character sheet. Okay. Let's get this in this. Let's see if our combat system will work. If it doesn't, it's whispering. Nice. No, he's not whispering. All right, Steven, we'll see if Comment Master starts working or not. For now, basically as you all go, see this form, the floor in front of you in this room, you can see kind of goes out 10 feet and then there's a different texture. That is just signifies that that level is 10 feet below the level. And then the next level is 10 feet below that. Just stair stepping down. You can kind of see the far end of the room.
Steps, it looks like.
No steps, just smooth 10 feet drops. I mean rough, but smooth, you know what I mean? Just carved from stone. And so then on the other side, I don't know how zoomed out in you are, but it does seem that it starts to like step up on the other side. And you can kind of see that maybe you're entering the ziggurat like at a level that's maybe not the highest shelf on the level that you're coming. But yeah, so everything on this floor here is equal to you, and then everything inside of it is here. And the creature is basically essentially at eye level with you, so it is above the floor. The floor probably 50 feet below it at the lowest point of the ziggurat.
Okay.
But it's about eye level with you guys.
I know she's not here, but Anna, is this the actual like throne room? Like this seems like a weird throne.
She would let you know that she's no. This is not. This is not the room she expected to find back here. Yeah, definitely not.
Can I make a perception check in where like the bottom center of the ziggurat? Can I see anything, or is it like still kind of like that column making up the dragon?
So from where you currently are, you can't really, you don't have an angle to see down at the very bottom of the ziggurat. So yeah, you'd have to come probably to the closest edge of where you currently are to get a good view down the steps, basically.
Steven will just kind of look around and say, hey, do we think the Ember is here? If this isn't the throne room, like, what is this? And I will... because this guy looks pretty freaking scary. I will try and toll the dead.
Whiz.
Fail.
Fit in.
And if it can, it will take 8 points of necrotic damage.
You hear that kind of toll long out. You do see like a small little in the flame, just like something that looks as though
Did something?
did something to do.
Okay.
There was some effect. And the script died. I'm going to tell Combat Master to get lost. Disable. Alright.
Steven just kind of like turns and looks around at everyone and like, what do we do? Is that thing the Ember? And that's, I will then move, and that'll be my turn.
So that place where you currently are, that's the top of the staircase, so you actually can't move there. The stairs come down there, so that you just kind of got this long hall that you would here.
Okay, so there's no side I can move to. I thought there was. Got it. Okay.
There's basically a large stair that kind of ramps down. In the back there.
That's where I'll go.
Can you step just one more in front of me, Steven?
How about you step in front of me? We'll do it together. That's what I got.
Yeah. It's gonna fly forward. So we come to its turn. Oh, and 21's pretty good. Pretty good roll. It's gonna fly there. And it is going to exhale. As you do, you see it like kind of breathing in deeply and then exhaling its breath forward, and as it does, all that radiant fire that's kind of going on within it, kind of seeming like the innards of it, seems to jut forward out of its mouth and directly at actually everyone in a 60-foot cone. And will be a dexterity saving throw from everybody.
I'm using a bottle cap.
Lovely.
And do we have reactions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you do. Nice. Sorry. That was a real Tomcat Brady moving 8.
Wouldn't matter whether he was Tomcat Brady or Cat Mahomes. Doesn't move quick.
All right. Okay. Sarah, Tomcat Brady. Steven, you said you're using a bottle cap.
Yep, that's a 20.
Not you. Not Saru. Isabel, Nathaniel, and Xerxes. You will take the full complement of.
I'm going to use my reaction charge of Ring of Invasion to succeed.
Lovely.
So I'll take half.
Tomcat's gonna use a legendary action as well.
Smart. Seems smart. Alright. A lot of dice. It's a lot of dice, my friends. 47 points of radiant.
That could have been so bad, you guys.
And half of that, who doesn't do that pass? So 23.
I'm
Does a
also
pass.
I'm resistant to radiant damage as well.
So you'll forfeit, take 12 or 11.
I forfeit as well.
Beautiful. Solid. He's got to recharge that. Full. And it will, it'll chill. That's its turn. That's its twine. Come on.
You will, first of all, second wind. It says I have a second wind. It feels like I've used that. I think I've used that.
You would have gotten back on a short rest.
Yeah, we did short rest, so unless you know you did it...
Yeah, I've only used it once here.
Yeah.
And I can't reach him without going down to that next tier.
What kind of weapon you wielding? You have a reach weapon?
I can't reach him unless I go down to that next tier. Is that right?
Depending on your weapon, if you have reach or not.
Not. Okay, he'll do a couple of quick glance arounds and see A, from where he is, does it look like there's any other entrances or exits from that place?
Yeah, roll perception.
No 2.
I'll figure out why. Yeah, so as you scan the room, from your current sight lines, you don't see any other exits or entrances from where you're currently standing. You can't quite see down to the bottom of the ziggurat. And obviously you can't see the dynamic blocking you. So those areas you were unsure of, but you're pretty certain that you can't see one anywhere else. The other point of that is obviously if there's an entrance on one of the walls that's closest on your side dropping down, you'll be able to see that. So if there's one basically
Well, I
on the
can't.
floor below you.
I can't
On
take
the same
another one of
wall.
those breaths, and I can't move to the left. Is that correct?
From where you currently are, no, unless you step out onto the.
And then
basically the-
lastly, can he make it? Those are double doors. Does it look like he can get through there?
Hard to tell with the creature. Rolling over your perception check, it's big, it's gargantuan. It's about takes up the 20 feet or so. The doors are also 20 feet, but it seems to be able to kind of shift and move. It might be able to squeeze through those doors. It's being held together, but it doesn't seem to have as much of a form that is restricted by certain movements.
Okay, he is going to rage, and he is going to throw a gold piece at it.
Love it. Make a dexterity, some kind of dexterity. A dexterity attack would be fine, or a dexterity, just a straight up dexterity roll. I love it. Yeah, so you throw the gold piece, and it goes in its direction.
And that's his turn.
Staying put.
Yeah, I've got to stay in the way of everybody else.
Isabella.
Shame I didn't go before you. I was actually thinking maybe we could try and lure it into this room, take away its ability, and maybe we could do something with wall of force with it as well. Or we could just wall of force this entrance. Could you do that, Marshall?
Like block off the door right here with wall of
Yeah,
force?
yeah.
Yeah, that would be super. How tall are the doors?
They are about 12.
Oh yeah, easy.
Maybe 15.
But that would be our running scenario.
Right,
If we're
right.
doing that, there's no point because then we're just going to be staring at it for 10 minutes.
I just know I don't think we should run into that room to find it. Is my only thing.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we should back up to the stairs. Maybe split its attention that way. Unless you just want to block it off. So, but I'll leave that until your next turn. Isabel's gonna try and cry out and rally for people to back up, go up the stairs, split its, us not be in a single freaking hallway so we can all get targeted by breath of weapon again. Just fifth level spells. Otherwise, yeah, that would be good.
That's why Steven was looking around, asking like, "Hey, what are we doing?"
You know, this could probably help. Come on, Cat. I will channel divinity. Actually, I don't know.
Are you healing the cat before Steven?
Mediocre healing
I
word.
can't heal you with. You're at half health. I mean, we're a little less. I could maybe heal you a little. Like, how many people can target with this? It's this. 50 total. Janae number 30. 10 to Steven.
I forgot it was that.
Yeah, it's this. This is.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Only up to half.
So 10 to Steven, 30 to Kavan, and 10 to Cat.
Give all of it to him.
Are you? Would it bring you up at all?
3 points.
Oh.
I only need 15 of it. I don't know if you're allowed to say that, but
DM hasn't slapped our wrist yet. I'm sure he will.
Well,
Well, let's give 10 more to Cat. Cat, that actually, Cat was lower than I thought.
I like the idea that it's like Isabel sends it out and it basically like fills your party like up and then spills onto other people. It's totally fine.
Sure.
If it's within your, your the people within 30 feet of you or whatever.
Oh, okay. That looks good. Yeah.
So what did you end up landing on?
What do you mean landing on?
Like who did the cat get all of it?
The cat got more of it to bring it up to.
Cat got up to half, which
Got it.
was 18.
You probably could have taken 3.
17.
Sorry.
Cool.
Big healing spells once again at this point.
Cool. That it, Isabel. All right. Saru. It is your girl.
Are we sure it can fit through the door?
That cat speak.
He's gonna yell at Kavan. Big Tough! You probably should move, but, you're first, so don't die. Yeah.
Don't die is always good advice.
Can't hurt.
Boom.
There you go.
On it. Some good heals.
That's all I got.
Artie. What you got, boo? Oh, I think you might be muted. Yeah, you muted.
Oh, you're talking to Marshall. Are these doors open here?
Yes. Are they showing
Nice.
up on? They should be showing up on the map, right?
I can see beyond.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
two-dimensionally appear closed.
Yeah. They are open, and you guys didn't, so you closed them. Right?
As Arthur begins to turn 180 degrees, he asks Steven if he has any 5th level spell slots and or teleportation circle available.
Not both.
Nice.
And we can't circle out. We're on a different plane. We're not in. We have to get to the torch.
Arthur moves
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Nope, you got to go down the stairs.
I don't think you
Yep.
can jump off that.
I thought this.
Problem with that.
I mean, you
could.
Steven's
Sorry.
about
I don't
to.
think you were. I don't think you were present for that part. I don't.
He was not. He bounced.
I
Yeah.
did not
Yeah.
realize.
It is a
stair
large,
placement.
large drop there.
Some might say it was designed.
Yeah, but back where Saru is, that's more than 60 feet away from the door.
He has that
So-
cat speed.
My question:
Yep.
what is the delta in height from here to here?
Like up the ramp, basically,
Yeah.
so to speak.
What's
Uh,
total delta? Sorry, what's total delta from here to here?
It's about 40 feet.
Nice. So if that were the case, this would be 20, and this would be 10.
I don't know what you're saying with the first.
Arthur's going to launch himself. He's not going to launch himself. He's going to quickly and carefully ease himself over this edge.
So if
Here, which would be about 10 feet, and then here,
Yeah,
which would
so-
be about 10 feet.
this is 0, this is 40.
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
We're 40 feet
I
high.
thought you meant this
That's
was
a 20 foot
feet
drop
high.
halfway through.
No.
So this is 80 feet?
No,
No.
the area that you are in is all 0. Like that whole box that you're.
Oh, okay.
We are
Think of a-
40
think of a
feet
balcony.
higher than the surrounding floor. The stairs go up 40 feet.
I thought this was a ramp that also.
No. Flat.
Okay.
Flat.
No.
Totally
Two flat floors with the stairs doing the little Z formation.
I would never design.
Out here is also 0,
Okay.
and then down here, -10, -10, -10.
So you could probably jump onto the stairs, and that would hurt less.
That was my intent.
But it's definitely still gonna make a sum of 40. If,
So
if you did both.
About here, halfway, that
Yeah.
would be like 20 feet up to get to that point in the staircase, because that would be the middle of between 0 and 40. You know what I'm saying? So like a quarter somewhere down here, if you want to try to get over the ledge with the 10 foot, you could.
But then I would also have to make up for the 3/4 here.
Yeah, somehow.
So if I were to be doing what I'm up to, it would be better to just vault. If I'm gonna do 40, I'm gonna do 40.
If you can do 40 at a time.
I mean, it's gonna hurt, but
No, you're down. It's up.
oh,
Sorry. Yeah. You're on the
Okay.
0. It's.
I don't like
plus-
it. I like this even less.
Let me put a.
That's my
plus.
bad. I had that even backwards too.
That we were
Plus
raised.
40.
I thought we were raised too.
I've been
the
confused
little
by stairs this whole
staircase
campaign.
is the bottom. The tiniest stair step is always the bottom.
No one knows how
That's
stairs
not
work.
what we established. Amanda, the one who knows, always said
I felt like
the
this
big
was the
one
top.
was the bottom.
Amanda always said both of those things.
There was just
I'd like to dedicate my turn to Amanda.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. This changes things. changes some things.
When you entered this room, you were on the balcony and you had to walk all the way down. And we fast forwarded you guys moving your tokens down the stairs because it was like,
Terrible idea.
yeah, so you just walked straight.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Does this cost me movement?
To leap over the wall. No, you're fine in that. It's like a very short little,
Love it. Okay, 45,
like it's a
50.
cool like car hood hurdle.
55, 60.
Great.
Slid across that hood. And Cat will do the same thing. Tomcat ready, rather. Except. He quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's our turn. I'm sorry. We are going to second win this nonsense. Awesome.
Love that. Rude dice.
And I'm spent.
And spent. Oh, I did not hurt Sarah earlier, I don't think. Because she's topped up.
Oh, good. How to put her down?
I don't know. How much damage did I deal out?
47.
Did she fail? She did.
Yeah, shit.
No, it does not put her down. It's a rare thing. So the first thing she'll do on her is apply that healing thing that she was carrying around this whole time to herself. Use a healing kit. And follow your lead. X Master Flex. It shall call.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot to hurt Sarah earlier. It's so bad of me. How could I?
So Xerxes will say, "Don't lose heart. We've fought things much more difficult than this. Defeating this creature will be a big blow to our enemies. If you need some time and to divide its attention, I think I can do that." And I'll be running forward. And as he runs forward, his eyes glow and the wings on his back start to come out.
No.
He is horizontal at this point.
Dope.
That's
Superman
it.
style.
Superman style. Except for instead of his arms, it's an arm and a gun.
Yeah, well, that's how I always imagine Superman. I don't think I need the round one to have the turn anymore because I covered a Combat Master. All right, Steve-O. Top of the order.
Can I see, like, just, and you kind of already alluded to it, how big is it truly? Like, could I get rough dimensions, or do you need a perception check?
It takes up a 20 by 20 square. Just as though Steven takes up the 5-foot square, it takes up basically a 20 by 20 foot square. So it's not necessarily that big, but that's the space that it encapsulates.
Okay.
That's just happening.
Yeah, no, I know. It's I'm doing math with Wall of Force, and it's real gray area, and that's just what I'm trying to figure out.
I was hoping, but I think it's great.
So, I mean, it's Michael's interpretation, because I could make a 10-foot radius sphere, which would be a 20-foot diameter. So like I could possibly trap it, but you know, that seems real close.
No, I agree.
I imagine this thing is the Ember. I am at 3rd level. I need an intelligence saving throw from our dragon friend.
Lovely. Oh. Int, you say?
Int.
Into 3.
Obviously passes. Let me check the scopes. Okay, well, it will take damage. Damn, why didn't it let me... Oh, because it doesn't matter what level, the damage is the same. So it takes half that damage, 7 points of psychic damage, but it suffers none of the other effects, which is cool. Run back. That's my turn.
Does not recharge. Instead, move up. Get rid of that lovely 0 marker there. If I can. Hello. Thank you. And it will multi-attack. First with the claws. 2 of them, to be sure. Alright, claws coming to Kavan. $18 to hit.
That is a hit.
Half 9. Second claw, 20 to hit. So just 9 total damage for you. And then the bite at Xerxes. $25 to hit, Xerxes.
It barely hits.
12 piercing and 11 radiant, but you have
Call
any
it,
radiant?
what, 5 radiant?
Yeah, sir. And then it will use Sapping Presence. Each creature within 60, which is everyone but Saru. I need wisdom saving throws. Critical.
Mine's a 19.
So, this time. Okay. Isabel and Arthur, you save, and you can no longer be affected by this for the next 24 hours. You two are good to go. Everyone else, on a failed save, the creature's speed is halved, and it has disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of its next turn. On a success, the creature is immune to this sapping presence for 24 hours. And that is its go. Kavan.
Is Action Surge like Second Wind and comes back on short rest?
I believe so, but I'm not 100% sure. Action Surge. I think it is a short rest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's both.
All right.
Boom, short and long rest.
Kavan will, in so many words, tell everybody, hey, that's 2 things we need to stay more than 60 feet away from for. In the most blazingly obvious abuse of meta talk ever, because he's not smart enough to know that. He's also going to reckless because he's not going to have disadvantage. That is preposterous. And he's going to use 4 attacks.
All right. Flat
Minus Action
rolls.
Surge.
Jeez.
Miss, hit, miss.
And the saving throw I get after my turn, is that?
I think it's just done.
Yeah, now it's just over. Up, you. Yeah, your turn is done. If you finish your turn, then you have your full speed and attacks. Normal.
He's gonna move 1 square over just to block this thing, just in case Xerxes wants to get out of there. He's got it now, and he will look back at Sora and tell her he hopes he makes it back to her tender arms. That's his turn.
Love it. She's too busy patching herself up as she runs up the stairs to notice. And it's Isabel's turn.
Isabel is going to cantrip against it. 21 hit.
21 hits.
And it cannot heal until the end of its next turn. And then, there we go. Cast her dark weapon next to it, next to Xerxes, making an attack. 12, roughly.
That will hit. Alright, the dark weapon appears.
And
Nope. Siru.
So, I had bonded Kavan and Anna.
Hmm.
How does that translate?
Kavan's still bonded for
Okay.
time.
Okay. Check range. Oh, so he'll step. And he will yell towards Xerxes. You gotta fly around really fast. Try to confuse it. Make it miss you once you get in the room. And wisdom save. Please?
Never. Oh, it's funny. Look, that script works. Wisdom save. Tanner.
Nice.
Nope. So roll a d10 on your turn and we'll figure out from there.
I love it.
And no reactions.
Good to know. Artie.
Alright. Would this be like a 2-foot delta?
Where are you asking?
Right here. It's like a 2-foot height interval.
I don't know. I don't see where you are.
He's talking about the square next to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh yeah, if you want to do
Top of
another
the stairs.
another car maneuver at the top of the stairs,
Top, sorry.
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
do such a thing.
50. Awesome. And if we are truly going to continue to try to fight this thing, Arthur will at least try to contribute something. And big 14.
14 will not. Not do
Close.
it. It burns up before reaching the creature. Radiant flame.
That's all it's got.
Dude. Sorrow. Dash just to get to that top level. Xerxes.
Am I able to get through the door? Like here?
Yeah, you can go there to get through that space.
And he'll dash. To get there. Obviously flying in line there, so he didn't fall. He's in the air.
Just hovering like a...
Is there anything here? Was the dragon guarding anything down here?
Yeah, make a little perception check now that you're out there behind it. Yeah, Xerxes, there is like a pedestal that you can see is like very clean and dust free, and there seems to be an object on that pedestal.
Is it ember shaped?
It is not. A little bigger than an ember. It actually appears to be like a lantern, as far as you can tell.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Very chill. Shout out. He flavor did some loop-de-loops and stuff around the dragon's
Naturally.
face area.
Had to take see if Saru's.
Yeah. Shout out to Saru for making sure I didn't take the opportunity attack there.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Good to go?
Works on a giant squid. Work on a giant flamey dragon.
Giant flaming dragon. Steve-O.
I can still do actions normally, correct? With Sapping Presence?
Yep. It only has the disadvantage on attack rolls, and speed is half. Missiles of force. They do their job.
They look like they hit normally.
Yep. They impact that very thick dragon armor.
That is his turn.
Right. Let's get into some confusion. D10, you say?
Come on,
Yeah.
low.
I believe
8.
you act normally.
No, it's 9
Yep.
and 10.
Or
Creature
no, yeah.
doesn't move or 7 and 8. The creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. There is no creature. The creature does not. There is a creature within its reach. Is there two?
There are 2. Xerxes is only 10.
If it has a reach, yeah.
Its action to make a melee attack. Sounds like just one melee attack, so that's good. The claw. It's a split knife against its bite. And we'll see. Low is Kavan, high is Xerxes. Hi, Xerxes. Hello. Bite coming at you. $21.
Does indeed hit.
18 and 4. But that's all it can do. For it is confused. And it can make a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yeah.
Still confused? Kavan.
That's big. That's big, Preston.
Two swings coming at you.
Flying around its head.
That's true. Yeah. Thank you, Nate.
Yo.
Will, what did you roll for that saving throw earlier?
A 1.
Okay, never mind. Because you You can roll it. You can add a D4 to any saving throw, attack roll, or ability check once per round with that bond.
With an
So I was
attack
just
roll,
making
too?
sure
Oh,
That's,
yeah, I'll use it for that first
it
attack.
wasn't close.
Might be worth for that first attack roll. 18, you say? Best miss.
Oh, damn. We
But
know
the
it's
second,
19 now.
the second hits. The second indeed hits.
I'll stay right there in his grill.
Love it. Isabel.
Yeah. 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Attack with the sword, 10 to hit. 21 to hit with 10 damage.
21 to hit. Some good rolls. Dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
That's it.
Beautiful. Saru.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Not. Huh?
I was just putting a lantern down there.
Can I? Is Xerxes visible through that? Or is he probably obscured?
I would say he has cover.
No,
But-
it's more just like how solid is the
Sight
fire
lines,
thing?
you can probably get glimpses of Xerxes through him, yeah.
Okay.
He's not a completely solid creature.
I can see Saru on my map for what it's worth.
Yeah. It does not.
Right,
does
yeah,
not-
it was just more of a. I didn't know if it obscured how solid it was.
It would give him some cover if you were to say attack Xerxes. You
Right.
just need sight. You have it. But yeah, if you want to attack Xerxes, that's fine. Shoot him. Use that gun I gave you in session 1.
Yeah,
Spoilers,
right.
he has a-
It's a secret.
Don't know how you guys didn't see it on his back.
He's going to tell Kavan to keep swinging. You'll get him next time, and probably the time after that, because you usually don't miss. And you'll get an inspiration.
Nice.
To use whenever.
That can help.
And I believe it's all we will do. Yeah, we're good there.
Okay. Artie. That's when Kat stands up, turns around, says, "Sorry." and locks the doors.
Cat turns around and reaches out a paw and emits Finger of Death.
You hear the subtle sound of a lock.
All right, 2 hot ones coming at you.
Critical threat, critical threat, critical threat.
Come on, Big Poppy. Hey!
Oh, there you go.
All right, let's go magical piercing bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, there you go.
Nice.
So, 2d8s. Let's see which ones are higher, I guess. 4 and a 2, I think you want the first ones.
Sure. Okay. Come on, crit again.
That's all you gotta ask for. Oh, not too far off. Yeah, that'll. Yeah, I don't think you need me to tell you twice. Sync
Philia Phase
into
not a
the-
+1 weapon.
Not a
Really,
plus crit weapon.
really wish I wouldn't have used my Sworn Enemy earlier. This very same day.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So many sessions ago, this very same day.
So many sessions ago, this very same day.
Okay, that's all I got.
All right, Artie, doing some damo. Sarah will continue her movement, but now she joins the fight. Flump, flump, as she's wanted to do. She's getting in on it. Got one in there. All right. Xerxes.
He's flying in for a closer look.
Flying, bleeding.
And while he is flying in, he's got his hands kind of to his sides in almost like a diving posture. And
Yeah.
light emanates from one of his hands on his leg, healing him for 10 points.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now that I'm a little bit closer, can I see what's
Yeah.
in the lantern?
So as you get closer down, kind of getting more level with the lantern, see inside of it, you just see it seems just like a glass lantern, like glass sides with a iron top or whatever. It's not lit, and seems to be just empty. Just to your eye, looks like an unlit, mundane lantern, as far as you can tell.
Yeah, it's his turn.
You. Steve-O.
Can I do? I know this is a futile request, but what check would I make? Just the standard, like, hey, I want to try and learn something off this about the creature we're fighting. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, roll a religion check. You are not sure. Draconic.
Yeah,
Some kind of
that's cool.
draconic
That's
monster.
cool. That's that. I knew the DC would be very high.
Burning radiant fire.
I think it just stands to reason it would probably be immune and/or resistant of my fire. So I will take a wisdom save, please.
I would love to. 16.
Fail. Takes 13 points of damage.
Nice.
And I will
That's twice in a row you've got the higher damage on that.
I
Things
know.
are turning around.
Yeah, they are. We're chipping away. I will step back. And we'll just shout out, where did Xerxes go? And that's my turn.
Here comes a D10. How's a 5?
Let's go.
So far up there.
Doesn't move or take actions.
Boom!
Huge.
The creature does not move or take actions. Just hangs out. It's very confused. Doesn't know what's going on. Most confused boy. Most confused boy. It will make its wisdom saving throw at the end of its turn. But that's another turn. Throw it away! And maybe another. Everything's coming up. Saru. Kavan.
Huge, Preston.
So before next turn, I didn't know that you had the capability of just calling a crit and it happening. So I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do.
You got a point, baby. You got to.
Here, I'll play the...
Critical threat, critical threat.
Just play that right now.
Critical threat.
It's close.
Don't forget you can use your D4,
So
and you also have the inspiration Bartlett gave.
And
Can
you can
both of
brag
those
the
be
DM.
used? Can both of those be used at the same time?
as far as I know,
If I wanted to use both at the same time, would I have to declare ahead that I wanted to use both?
I don't think so.
I mean, you know, you
Technically, you're
need to
supposed to
get
use it
3.
Yeah, technically it's supposed to be before you know it's a hit, but it's roll 20. You know.
So that was the D4.
Yep. That'll do it.
And then he will use the D8. Yeah, he'll have to.
Get some. Beautiful. Math.
He hides behind the camera rock.
Smart. Not sure if you can see that,
Yes.
but a little red dot appeared. Kavan angrily swings away. Isabella. Excuse me. Look at these 19s just rolling in.
Bummer on that.
I have ruined it. I did ruin it on that last one. 17 is not it.
That's it.
You. Saru. These turns are just coming fast and furious right now.
Bartlett's confusion has completely swung the entire contest.
Very big. Very big.
And you missing on wisdom saves with the +7 3 straight
Plus 7.
times.
The boy's got his wisdom. The dice don't lie, you know?
Oh god. I don't. 30.
Also, can I just say, Roll20 let me change the color of the light coming off the dragon so it looks yellow? Kind of.
I just saw that. Looks cool.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, we
New
see the
thing.
difference in the lights right there.
Yeah. Kind of a cool thing that they can do.
So he yells out, Xerxes, hurry up! Whatever you're doing! I haven't heard any gunshots!
Which is actually normal, because he's got a silencer. Bang!
Not used to this?
I
Still?
haven't heard you yell bang.
Trying to be our flying rogue, bro.
Not a lot of noise there. And then we will holler at big guy.
I'm trying to waste my good
Another
wisdom.
whiz throw. Yeah, we'll waste a good one. Thank
You
you.
did. You wasted a good one. Come on.
And then we will further inspire big dude on campus. Come on, Kavan! You're not angry enough! Try hitting yourself! And you have another inspiration.
Inspiration is clutch. So, Artie,
RT.
from the top upper deck. He's climbing up the turnbuckle. That will hit.
Come on, baby.
That will also hit.
Chipping away.
Rain and ammo.
Dead fly. Cat. End of his turn.
Ooh, little strategic maneuver, maybe. Sara will flump. Get some.
Look at Sara contributing.
She's got, I think, 16. Just gonna follow that cat. Get out of the range. Xerxes.
Pythagoras, do I need to fly down to get to the lantern?
Technically, yes. But you could have been angling downwards on your last turn if you wanted to be.
Yeah, I mean, I was flying towards it for sure.
Yeah. So you can basically be at
Close.
its level from just
Okay.
kind of dive bombing it.
And it still looks empty.
Yeah. Just looks like your regular old lantern, really.
Can I use my action to identify it?
I think so. You have that ability, I believe, right?
I do. This is going to be hilarious. It's a lantern. It holds light. Yeah.
What do you want to send identify?
Maybe it holds the dragon. It's like a genie.
Oh, you're making me dive deep. What's that? Okay. Okay. One, it is a lantern. But two, Xerxes, this item was created by a spell. Similar to the spell Fabricate, but essentially of a higher level of magic. The lantern itself is not magical. But it is able to be activated using magical objects, such as possibly arcane crystals imbued with magic. And its use is that it is a key to a door.
Do I see any other doors in here?
Roll a perception check. From where you are currently, Xerxes, you see no doors. You can see a pretty good deal of this place from the bottom there. There's a few small areas that you can't quite see, but those would be kind of flanking the room your pals are all in. So it would be weird if there was a door there. But not necessarily impossible, I guess. Could be something under the stairs, perhaps. But you don't know. Otherwise, you do know there is no doors that you can see in this room.
All right. He's just sort of like poring over it, taking a look at it, examining it, trying to determining all that stuff, right? That's what he's doing.
Figuring out what the fuck is happening. Top of the round, Steve-O.
Step up. Ask for a wisdom save. As
You've seen how good it is at this. You're wasting all my good ones. Oh, I didn't click
for the
wisdom
record,
save.
that wisdom check reroll.
Yeah, didn't even click the right button. Finally.
And then we'll step back.
Butte. Anything else, Steve-O?
No, that's all I got.
It's go. D10. Let's go.
Nice.
Does nothing.
Namesies.
Gets to roll its wisdom save. Click the actual button.
That'll do.
Now she angry. But it will have to wait. Kavan, it's your go.
Bop, bop.
Get your D4.
Big important D4.
And a D8.
He already used it. Unless you
Hey,
gave it to me
Got a
again.
new one.
I
Oh,
gave him
yeah,
another
yeah.
one.
7th.
I say Saru gets the kill on the kill tracker regardless of who kills him at this point.
Who's definitely the one keeping us alive here.
All right. Anything else?
That'll do it.
Isabel.
Take this action. And bonus action. Like a Sanctuary of Kaban.
Nice.
Back up to there.
Lovely. Sort of.
Probably seen it snap out of its confusion and or focus on probably Kaban. Since it's right there. He run up there. Come on, I got your back. Make sure it doesn't breathe fire on you. Watch for the claw, maybe the bite. I don't know. Xerxes, still hurry up. And more saving throws for you.
No more wisdom saves, please.
That's all I got. Mostly.
19.
That saves. Oh well.
Shakes it off. Somehow. Anything else, Saru?
Nope.
Saru's put in a shift here. Arthur.
Oh!
I was literally about to say Papa Crit, Nick.
Critical threat, critical threat.
Come on, baby. Get some.
That'll confirm. Let's go.
There we go.
Maximum pass. All right. So we got.
Oh, not that much more, but
No, really just 2 more points.
Oh,
take what we can get.
Yeah.
Give nothing back.
beautiful.
Una más, por favor. Blah.
Got more of those?
Yikes. How's
I
that?
know. You win some, you lose some.
Alright. Go back to my corner.
See?
See you.
Sorry, I will just stand next to Cat. Fire away.
In a stunning move.
Xerxes. She gets one of 2.
All right, convinced that he has found out all he's going to learn about the lantern, he will focus back on the task at hand. He's actually going to take aim at the creature's butthole.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that grit point. Getting the shot right in the butt. Right in the butt.
Band of Brothers style.
Lovely.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute since I used Radiant Soul.
The second will not hit.
This is turn.
Steve-O.
Just gonna repeat.
Rinse, repeat.
And that's literally all I have left. Oh, how about a whiz fail, please? That actually, that's some damage. That's a fail.
There you go. 19. The chips continue. Good where you at?
Yeah, and I moved up, cast, moved back. I just was being lazy and didn't want to move keystrokes.
I presume as much. It is its go. Now that it's not confused, it will try to recharge. I felt like it wouldn't be able to do that before. While it was confused. Does not get it. As the confusion seems to shake off this thing, it immediately whips its head around now towards Xerxes. And will fly towards him, provoking an attack of opportunity, as it does.
Is it an important one?
An important attack of opportunity, who's to say? $19 to hit.
We have been nailing that number tonight.
You carve through it with your warhammer, and you see kind of chunks and fire fall off the back of it as it hurriedly dives towards Xerxes and continues its dive towards Xerxes. Where it will multi-attack. First the claw. 19.
Sure.
Comes back with the second claw.
Critical threat, critical threat, critical threat.
To confirm. 18 to hit.
Confirms.
As a confirmed critical. Slashing. Roll damage is normal and target is poisoned for 1d4 rounds as it cuts through your innards. So, 18 points of damage. Roll a d4. 1 round of poisoned. Which does not send to the fucking thing because that's Combat Master, damn it! Poisoned condition. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks for 1 round. Zerts. Con negates though, so you need to roll a DC 18 Constitution save. Beat 18, then you're not.
You gonna do it? You gonna put the old man down?
It's plausible. You want to roll that Constitution save? Because you may not be poisoned. DC 18.
I'm poisoned.
You are poisoned. All right. And
The bite.
21 to hit.
Yeah. He's down.
He's down. He's down.
Yes, Croft?
No, you're not. You're at 1.
You're at 1 hit point.
Oh,
Because of false life or whatever.
yeah.
False life?
Death bomb. Death
Paradigm,
ward.
something cool. Death ward. 1 hit point. What a cool game, you know? Just a cool game. And then it will use Sapping Presence, as it just wants to do. I don't remember. Xerxes, did you pass this earlier? Or did you
No, I did not.
All right, so Kavan and Xerxes. I need a wisdom saving throw. There you go. 19. 18 does indeed fail. Your speed is halved, and you already do have disadvantage on attack rolls, so that doesn't change. Because that is what you have on poisoned. But that is its go. Kavan.
So I probably should have been listening earlier when you described the ziggurat.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't
knew we were going in. You know?
To be fair, that was 2 hours ago.
like
Rewind
his,
the tape.
his movement speed is 40. That's 35. There's some drops there.
Yeah.
What is the story there if he tried to get there?
You could easily get there. You're going down. Falling is essentially just movement. Going up would be more difficult because climbing up 10 feet at a time is not something that's easy for normal humans, though you're not normal humans. I imagine in my brain that when Kavan gets to the ledge, he just fucking leaps.
Yeah, he's.
Barbarian style with a hammer. So.
This is definitely like one of his like, it's the bottom of the ninth and 2 outs and I'm up to bat. You know, he's been thinking about this for a while.
Just cascading through the air.
With Xerxes right there, he doesn't even have to reckless. He can just normally.
Yeah, with Xerxes up. That's kind of wild. Think about that.
Am I still getting that 4?
Yeah. It's once per turn. Big.
Use it on that one. I don't, even with advantage, I don't think I've rolled over a 12 on any of these.
You've been rolling really low.
Before you roll that second one, not that it seems to matter. Kavan.
Wow.
How do you want to do this?
So as he is like running, jumping, sliding down the hill, it's just, usually he's got pretty good form, but this time it's just a brutal running start, like Negan in The Walking Dead, right across the skull. Slides down by Xerxes' feet, does an awesome pose, and looks up and realizes all of that was out of the line of sight of Sara, and she won't be impressed, but is still feeling pretty good about himself. and is holding the pose, and probably will until like everybody comes in.
As you turn back to kind of look up, you actually have this like angle up the ziggurat to the thing, and you actually see that Sarah, being so high in the air, maybe she could see it. I don't know how Pythagorean works. In our movie, she can. Looking down, as the fire just kind of starts to extinguish, and these massive hunks of what appear to be this dragon bone start falling around you in these large chunks, and then the fire that burns out just turns into like sprinkling of ash and dust and dirt. And Xerxes, as you are caked in blood, you are kind of like covered in all of this dust and dirt as you kind of stand there, kept alive by the divine magic of Isabel on your last hit point as this thing crumbles around you. And we will take our break right about there.
I have it.
Oh, wow.
Will, I have it.
Wow.
That's a good call.
Wow. That was awesome. It was like a will they, won't they? And then it just got awesome. It was
I
great.
mean, super cinematic of the Death Ward keeping Xerxes up, and then Kavan coming in for the kill.
Oh man. So cool. That was awesome. That was awesome.
But the budget for my next movie is going to be really, really high if we're going to put that in there.
Yeah. For real. I mean, that dragon alone is probably going to be very hard to get in shots by itself. It's going to need to be a lot of like, you know,
yeah,
shaky cam footage. Yeah.
Toy figurines with my dog wearing a dragon costume.
Yeah, that'd be good. All right. The corpse of this dragon and these massive chunks of armored bone and dust and ash falls to the earth. Just, I don't know where to put it at this point. I'll just leave it for now. Falls to the earth around you. And you two are at the bottom of a ziggurat.
How much time do we think we have, Michael?
Oh, somewhere probably in the 20 to 15 minute marks. Somewhere in there probably.
Jeez.
Left on the clock. Give or take.
4. Isabel runs out. Or maybe after. I don't know. As she's walking up. As the dragon kind of falls and crumbles and everything goes, you hear Saru cry out in pain as the scar on his shoulder starts burning. And it's just like, ah! And he ends up on the ground and is not moving.
On hearing the scream, Saru, not one of his playful ones either, will run over and check his vitals.
Alive, breathing, unconscious. And you getting that close, you would see a little bit of those kind of blue and yellow specks kind of darting around. Not very many of them, but you kind of see them out of the corners of your eyes. And when you look at them directly, they're not there, but they're enough that you can see them, and they are a lot more energized than the time or two in the past that they've been visible. They're a lot more erratic, kind of like not smooth, not just floating around, but zigzagging and crisscrossing all around. And they're just kind of doing that for a couple seconds.
Well, we'll straighten them out at least. Unless of a crumbled mess on the floor. I should try and, stir you. See if you can be stirred awake. Saru.
He would come to very slowly. Still pain in his shoulder, still complaining about it to you. Wondering why he was on the ground.
Just look back and you were collapsed.
Well, I don't.
Did you push yourself too hard in that fight?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't feel like I did a whole lot there. But my shoulder certainly hurts.
She'll take a look at, she'll ask if she can take a look at. She
Yeah.
knows it's the tattoo, right?
Uh-huh.
That's where that's at.
Oh yeah, she has this thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Does it look any different?
I'm gonna say no.
She'll touch it and ask her if it hurts, if she touches it or not, or if there's is there any sort of burning sensation? Does it feel warm?
I mean, it burns. It feels like it's on fire, but it's not because you're touching it. It's just there. And I don't know. I guess it's fading a little bit, but it really hurt earlier.
And the times this acted up before, was when we saw Yofun the first time, right?
Yeah.
I can't recall. Did it act up any time after that?
When we saw that dragon skeleton in the Tower
Right.
of Bray?
Nailed it.
Okay.
That's right.
I go what was I shooting?
That city a long, long time ago.
So yeah, it seems like you have some sort of connection with the dragons. Well, that's what I'm going to assume at this point.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good thought. I mean, that kind of makes sense. He's just rolling his shoulder and stretching it out and rubbing it, trying to make the pain go away as you would when you hurt yourself. And then he'll look up and just go see if Xerxes and Kavan are okay. I'll be fine. I'll catch up. Arthur's back there somewhere.
Arthur! Watch over Saru.
While all that was going on, I ran into the room. Xerxes, Kavan, are y'all right?
Still posing.
Xerxes is coughing a mix of blood and the dust and debris that just sort of fell upon him.
Did you find the ember?
No. Ugh. He's kind of like shaking his head. Nice to assist, Kavan. I told you we fought harder. And he kind of like tries to stand up and he can't. He's kind of getting his wits. Stephen, the only thing I found was this lantern. By the looks of it, it was extremely important to the deceased beast. When it came to its senses, it immediately came for me. My proximity to this lantern can't be a coincidence. In my brief studies of it, it seems to be a key of some sort. But I don't see a door that would go along with it.
Can we as a group do a history check on the painting of Sin that had all of the comings and go, like the mural? Was there a lantern?
with the ember?
Yeah. Was there a lantern in the Sin painting?
Yeah, as far as you recall, you didn't specifically see a lantern in that painting. What you remember you did see was, what you believed was the Titan specifically. You saw I believe what looked to be.
It was the Titan, and it was Sin's throne.
Yeah, I believe
that had the symbol of Sin on it. I think.
Yeah, I believe you are correct.
And this, Anna did say that this would have been the throne, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there anything up on the ceiling?
Yeah, no, looking up at the ceiling, it's just kind of extends upward and is basically a flat surface or
Gotcha.
worked stone.
Is there any change to the lantern now that the dragon is dead?
Nope, the lantern just looking at it just looks like a normal lantern too. Other than what you know about it.
Does the lantern mean anything, like symbolically, within like the faith of Sin?
Yeah, you can roll a religion check. So there isn't necessarily anything you see as specifically like within the mythology for a lantern, but there is some symbology that would like indicate he was the keeper of flame, spreading his light, using like lanterns to carry his flame and things like that. Lanterns, would be somewhat used in the symbology. It's just not necessarily like the sword and the lantern or something like that. It's not
Right.
like
It's not one of
his
symbols.
idols or anything. Yeah. But there is some connection there to just the flame as far as like his light.
But nothing really specific.
Nothing specific to lanterns, no.
Gotcha. Isabel's gonna start climbing down. Get the old Xerxes still laying on the ground down there.
I'll go with you. We don't have much time left. At least that's what, Father Time said, that we'd have an hour. Is there, I didn't see any doors either.
what just the one place we didn't check was the basement. Those were those things, those doors that those things came out of.
I thought there were lots of doors we had passed.
Yes, sir.
You have passed.
Yeah, there's that like those double doors on each side. That long
You have, yeah, there was a long hallway with doors that flanked it, and then just outside this room, there is another two not this room, but the way up here, kind of where Sarah is.
right.
There are two doors to either side there as well. So 4 doors in total that you have not gone into.
Roughly how much time has passed?
We're down to
probably
like the
have
10,
somewhere
15
in the-
minute mark.
Yeah, 10, 15 minute mark left.
We should get climbing up.
And yeah, Anna would tell you basically what she knows of the doors that are closest to you would lead to chambers of like people that lived in the cathedral. Specifically, I know she would give interest to where Osmer.
Yeah, she told me about it.
But
Connor
also,
did, I should say.
yeah, but also, she's not going to push one or the other if people are feeling.
And just to clarify, she has
Right.
never seen this room before. It's not just a case of like, oh, this should be a throne room. It's like, this is completely
No, yeah,
new
this
space.
is complete. Like the entering the doors, she expected to find a throne room.
Mm-hmm.
But along the way, not everything is matched
Yeah,
to what
yep,
her
okay.
memory place is. But yeah, this room is completely. She's never been in this room or any room that looks like that.
Did you touch the lantern, Xerxes?
I assume I did when I was identifying it, Michael.
Yeah, you could have touched it.
Yeah.
Well, I think we just have to take it and leave, right? We can't get trapped here.
Time is of the essence for sure. When I was examining the magics used to create it, it seems that a magical stone may be the key. Maybe we need to return to the Titan and get another shard.
What was the other thing that Michael, or that we identified, had? It was similar to a fabricate spell. Was it the sphere? There was something we got a long time ago that was created in a similar way.
You sure?
I have no recollection. The sphere, like, we couldn't even identify. Like, Steven tried and it didn't work. Just
Was
real
it-
quick. Sorry, go ahead.
It was the black coins. Was it the black coins that Clavius got from Arthur?
Perhaps.
Anyway, that I don't think that's it. That's just
I don't think so
knew
either.
I knew I'd heard that before.
I think Michael
Isabel.
legitimately doesn't remember versus like, oh, you're hot.
Who's to say?
Who is to say?
Isabel, why don't you grab the lantern? Let's make our way back. Kavan, would you help an old man up the stairs?
Real quick, I'm just gonna cast use the Wand of Secrets real quick. Just we're
Love it.
might as well.
I can tell you without measuring, no
Yeah.
pings.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just I was honestly hoping for a ping right there. And
Yeah,
it was
right there.
it was either that or nothing.
Eliminate that 1% of doubt.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get out of here.
Isabel will take the lantern.
Kavan picks up his gold piece.
you think that critical fail got all the way down here?
Are you helping me up or no? Were you shunning?
Yeah, yeah.
Push
He'll
you- push you
help
down.
Xerxes up. Use the hammer as give him the hammer as like a crutch to use. Help him on the other side of him.
I'll pull him up. We're up.
Start boosting each other up. This
Yep.
Yeah.
in 10-foot increments. Beautiful. All right. I'll do a little mini fast forward. Which goes over here. What's the plan?
Get out as quick as possible, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're at
Beeline it.
the dregs of strength and life.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Towards the exit you go.
Yep.
Okay. Kill.
As we're running out, Kavan, I don't know much about your theory of the 12 and Soldanus, but if you laid the killing blow on that demon in there, I think you certainly are you're well on your way to be one of the last ones standing.
Without a doubt, I think many of us may be. I also don't know how your magical hut works, but I, for one, am looking forward to a night inside where we can all rest up.
I need 60 seconds.
I'm gonna physically walk you through just so you see the surrounding areas if you wish. So here's basically that same area you were just in. There are the 2 flanking doors there. This is the staircase where you fought the Judicator. These double doors were open. These doors, one was opened, even though it technically wouldn't have had to be because I'm an idiot and the creatures could have not used their action to open the door, but just walked fucking right through it. But yeah, so there are these 2 doors, which Anna said would go down below the areas below, as far as she remembers in the space that she knows, were mainly storage, cold storage. Maybe some crypts and stuff down there, as is in the basement of creepy old church things. Back this direction, we will come to these set of stairs, and then back to that first area, which is, show me what page I'm on. This one, going down those stairs, this is the area where you first encountered Cornel Ceres. And as you get to this point, start approaching, you see that the brazier with the red flame is quite low on your approach, like barely lit, kind of embers, still just kind of low burning fire on your approach. Jumping in, is that your plan? Plain zoning?
There's no one following us, right?
Yeah, so this whole time as you were exiting, you hadn't seen anyone.
Let's get out.
One by one, kind of boosting yourselves into that brazier. You do, in fact, is exiting the other side. Wow.
Back over. I think we left the rope, right?
You did.
Yeah, you guys hung on some ropes across, which everyone taking their time would be able to traverse. Said ropes. And then what? I ask you.
When we got out, what did the brazier on our side look like?
It basically seemed to match the same way, and after maybe a minute, 2, it burnt out completely.
Is this the shard still there?
The shard is gone. However, there is a residue within the bowl, the stone bowl. It's like somewhere between like char, but it's also like reddish, like almost like more like brighter red than you might expect, like kind of like this kind of caked on char. Like you're like looking at like an old like fireplace or something that has like kind of like black soot and stuff. Like it's almost like a layer of soot, but it's like kind of this like crimson-y red color. Maybe rust colored, I guess.
Man, I have an idea, but we're so near death's door that it's probably not a good idea to try. I wonder if we still have some of those crystals that they mined from the caves, right?
Saru, you have some, right?
Hey, you mean these purple things?
Wonder what would happen if we threw that in there, or in the lantern.
Well, I guess if you want to try it, I'll just toss one over.
What do you think, Isabel?
Right now? Should try the lantern first.
You're holding the lantern.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'll take the crystal. Maybe take a step back from everyone, and then put the crystal in.
Let's get some people off of the central portion, just so that I know where people are. Feel free to place yourselves on the map where you want to be, just because I don't want to say that I was the one to place you all where you are. Does that make sense?
Hashtag scared.
I was waiting for it.
We don't have to now. If we need to rest first, we can. It was just at some point we should try that.
You tell me.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to everyone else.
He's still standing there holding the crystal and the lantern. Stone's gonna say no. She'll put it
Do
in.
it. Do it.
Isabel, as you kind of take it, place that in there, clank the lantern shut. Like a lot of the time, you've seen Isabel with a lantern with a light illuminating from it, a white light. As she places this in, closes the top, and secures it all, and is holding it there, standing, I don't know, well, let's say 20 feet, 25 feet away from where you all just exited that large brazier. Isabel, that lantern that you're holding starts glowing, but it's very dim. And rather than glowing white, it's glowing reddish, very dim, reddish light. It starts coming out of the lantern that Isabel's holding.
She'll like move it around, like maybe closer. See if it reacts to it, moves closer to the bowl or the brazier.
Kind of extending your arm out to its furthest reach towards the party who are standing near the brazier. And you see it kind of shift in color, and it grows a little bit brighter. A little bit brighter. Still red. As you take a step closer, you can see the flame inside starting to grow, to ignite. It almost starts to look like a real normal flame in there, just kind of starting to surround that arcane crystal. And as you're kind of stepping towards that brazier, it starts to, the light illuminates more from you and more so resembles what your normal, what you normally see from Isabel, except of course it is red, the color of red. And Isabel, you probably see this because everyone's probably looking at you as this thing is glowing red, and you're looking at it too, but then you're looking back at them. And you see that where the flame was before, where the flame once was in the central brazier, the closer you get with that lantern, the more of that red light begins to shine and cover the brazier. And as it's hitting the brazier, it doesn't look tarnished and burnt and broken and old like it does on this side, but you can see this glistening white stone with gold flecks where that red light seems to be kind of hitting the most saturated. And it almost seems like the light that you're shining out from your little lantern, the closer you get to this brazier, the more this area starts to look like the area on the other side, the area you just exited.
This is the door.
You get the sense that, and yeah, as you step closer, you can see that if you were to possibly take that lantern closer in, that you would be able to enter the place you just came from.
Okay, well,
Let's do it.
Well,
that saves us a trip back to the Titan, I guess.
Oh, let's find someplace with less charred bodies.
Yeah.
To sleep.
We go outside.
In the bit.
What's the sky look like?
So yeah, I mean, you're basically outside right now, just because this building doesn't have much of a roof on it. The sky, it is. That's my calendar. That's a good question. It is. It is late evening. It is dark here. quite dark. You can see like at the edges of your like once you can kind of see through the walls. The walls, some of them are more crumbled than others. You can see at the edges of your vision, like it kind of looks dusky and looks like the sun is setting off somewhere. But here the cloud cover is still heavy and making it like fairly unnaturally dark.
So it still looks the same as.
Yeah, no. It seems to have no change on
Got it.
here. Where you just were, especially as you were leaving, once you exited that cathedral, and were going back towards the brazier down the steps. It was bright, full on high noon feel. Though there was no sun in the sky, just very very fucking bright. So you are looking for somewhere to hole up. Are you doing this near Sintrell, within Sintrell? What's your thoughts?
I guess it just depends. Do we want to try and go back in and see if we can actually find the ember? Or, I mean, we didn't even look. My only regret, we never really looked through the rubble to see if there was an ember there. But this also is kind of different than what was on Sin's stone carving in Nothge's crypt. So.
Yeah, I think we should go back in, obviously. We shouldn't leave here without it.
Guess I'm just worried of if it wasn't in the ziggurat area, the throne room, where else would it have been?
Maybe when we take the lantern back, a light, something different will happen.
Maybe.
There's so few places we can look. And maybe we can turn over some of the rebel. Central itself. We can find it in like wherever the actual throne was.
Do you think if the bowl looked pristine from the rubble when we held it up there, if we found the rubble of the throne, it would do the same? Or do we need to go back inside?
I was thinking that, but I think he said that the further away Isabel was from the actual brazier, the dimmer the light was.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's like the, reverse time lantern flashlight versus just it's got to be near that brazier.
Yeah, I think it's the key opening up that portal to this corrupted sin.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe able to interact with other things.
And it could just be down in the storage area. Like those doors that we never went down that Anna said was just storage. Could be down there.
Yeah.
If that depressed area was not of the building, it's possible that those doors could lead anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. But he said that they already had the ember.
They don't. He does not.
guess it's just hard to know if he doesn't have it. Why would it be in seemingly his domain?
Maybe he's just been trying to get to it and hasn't succeeded for whatever reason. If you want, Stephen, I can give a demonstration tomorrow on how I know this.
No, it's not. It's not that I don't believe you, Isabel. It's just I'm trying to think through. You know, this the holy symbol of the priest that we found. You know, it was Anna said it was a corrupted version of sin. You know, the keep that we were in, Anna was saying things were different. I just, if he doesn't have it, it seems like this enemy probably made, you know, Father Time dude made that place, I would think, or someone else did. You know, why would the ember be in there? I don't have an answer. I'm wondering aloud. Just where it feels like we're missing something.
Well, I did not bring up me doing a demonstration just to prove, but also to further our questionnaire. Think on a question or two that can be answered simply in a positive or negative, yes or no. And in the morning, I can conduct something.
I see what you're saying. I'm tracking now.
Yes.
I'm tracking now.
So it was that thing you watched me the other night.
Well then, do we want to kind of stay close to the keep if we're thinking about going back in? Just, there are already enemies here. We don't want...
We could at least, you know, keep a somewhat eye, see if... make sure no one actually tries to get in there without us noticing. Somebody else would know.
It's fine with me. Anyone else have any takes?
I mean, I'd put the dome up right in here. Make sure no one can come in.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, actually.
Dome on the brazier.
On the brazier.
It's gonna make it a little tight.
Somebody's gonna have to sleep in the bowl if you do that.
I want to sleep with all these bodies, but maybe like over here across.
You clean some out of the way somewhere. Might be
Yeah.
a little more difficult around the brazier.
Yeah.
Someplace where we can keep an actual eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping your ropes up or pulling those down?
Let's keep them up.
Smart enough enemy will notice the perfectly spherical dome.
Yeah. Any enemy we find is already going to know we're here. So, as a ritual, I will begin casting Laven's Tiny Hut.
Oh, this old thing?
That old thing.
Where do you want it?
Pretty much right around there actually works.
You can put it wherever you want it. You should be able to. I don't know how big it's supposed to be.
It's 10-foot radius, but the principle of the matter works. There you go. Plop.
Plop. Alright, on the map there. There you go. There's your dome. Nice and comfy.
Yeah.
And so your sleep and watches begin.
I'll cast a spell before you sleep.
Fireball
Exactly.
inside the
Holding
dome.
it. Exactly.
Why not? It's an oven.
No, maybe just so people have to spend one less hit point or hit die.
We don't need hit die.
Oh, that's right. The dome.
Yep, the dome. The dome.
I don't know.
So
why I
go
just-
ahead and hang on to that in case we get interrupted.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
might want that. The precious dome.
I would spend the evening making some more bullets just in case.
Lovely. Anything anyone else would like to do this night?
Isabel, I know it feels so long ago, but I just want to say I'm sorry for hitting you with my fire earlier. That it was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Things happen, Stephen. We are all still alive. So, you know, you were doing what you thought was necessary in the moment.
Yeah, I know. Just it. I know that when I when I got hurt in that demonic prison, whatever thing that Yofun left for us, I was super scared, and imagine you were probably feeling something, and especially for it to have come from a friend was probably more surprising.
Well, obviously I've thought about it a little, but maybe a couple weeks ago, I might have acted a child. But now, I don't know. Just brush it off. And I know it's not exactly maybe something, the answer you're hoping for, but you're still learning. You'll get better. I know. Don't worry.
Hopefully I can be as, I guess, brave as you about it. Just, I know I have learned a lot. I was able to bring you back, and I wasn't always able to say that. My mom, she died a while ago, and I wasn't able to save her, and so I guess even if I was the one who put you down, I guess I'm glad that I'm at the point where I can at least try and fix it as well.
Stephen. No, man, know that you saving me today was not the first time you saved me.
What do you mean?
It would be better if I showed you. But that can wait until we leave this place. It's well, maybe we can take the detour in the morning. We're eager. There's a place maybe not too far outside the city I know of that I would be able to explain what I mean by this.
Hold on a second. Check, check. 1, 2, 3.
Check.
Had to type that. That couldn't be said out loud. Sorry, you said place outside the city, possibly. Yeah, I mean, sure. Like you said, probably need to wait until it's safer, but or until we know we're leaving this place.
Right. I was planning on wanting to visit there anyways. And it's very much just on our way out. Sort of.
Okay. Yeah, then definitely. All right, well then, get ready to go to bed.
All right. Enjoy your meditation.
Anything else for the evening? Nine?
I'll seem like it.
Okay. Who's on the final watch, the morning watch?
Steven,
Is that Alpha Clock?
it's Alpha Clock, so I've gotten a full 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's too bad there's not a button that just lets you automatically.
I know, right? That would be awesome. The elves have certainly gotten a full 4.
If you don't want to tip your hand, I'm definitely changing what my spells are. So if you want to wait for me to do that, cool. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you can.
no, that is good. I'm just setting the stage for the morning. So yeah, feel free to start doing that for the elves. So Anna will also be full, as well as Very Sorrow, which is very welcome. Let me tell you.
Anna has knock, so that Steven doesn't have to waste one on that anymore.
Sarah, she's alive. It's much easier for me to give Sarah her stuff back because, well, she gets 3 heals now and hit points. And now I'm done. Anna, I can give her hit points at least, but she'll have to give her all the other stuff because I don't know what. So I'm just going to actually leave her hit points gone so that Connor can do it. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to look at fucking Kazan's sheet and see why he has guidance all the time. That seems like a good use of.
I think it might be bless.
It says guidance when you roll it, by the way.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Help me remember, y'all. So I think most of what we fought when Steven tried to cast a firebolt, it was completely immune. Am I remembering correctly?
Which thing was completely immune?
I think most like the stuff we fought in the beginning, I tried and it was immune, and then
Definitely that. I don't know
and
about
then
that
definitely,
dragon.
but I didn't even try on the dragon.
Yeah.
And then for the
The guy with
whatever
the hammer.
the hammer guy, he was immune, right?
That one I absolutely remember because I remember we were like in the same moment when you tried it during that fight. I was like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, we did this last time. It didn't work. So I mean, going up against stuff related to the god of fire, and cinder and burning, and it makes sense.
Yeah, that's right.
I literally don't see anything on your sheet that would give you. So weird. Did they rework the like item area? I haven't looked at a real character sheet in a long time. Looks different to me.
That's just the residual from the half of him that's asleep. It's like a little boost, little
Yeah,
dormant
apparently.
boost.
Makes no sense. Spells. Nothing. Nothing. There's literally nothing. The fuck?
Maybe go to the attributes and abilities page. Maybe it's somewhere in there.
Where's that?
It's at the top of bio info character sheet.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh no.
I would do Control F guidance and see if that brings you to anything.
Ooh, global skill mod. There is a global skill mod for guidance, but it doesn't show on. There's one for bless too, and there's one for raid. Like it's low. What's that? Class resource, other resource. That felt close.
I'm ready now, Michael. I chose all the incorrect spells again.
That's the life of wizardry. The life of wizardry.
I do want it on the record if it comes up in the next 30 to 45 minutes. Anna is around, and Connor specifically told me he has knock prepared, so.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like Anna always prepares knock.
Which I didn't know until last time. It's like, wait, why am I wasting one of these when you already have it?
No idea why guidance is there. So Steven
and Anna.
And Sarah at the pretty close to the tail end of your watch. It is, or like I guess like maybe 2 hours or so left in the watch. Either way, doesn't really matter. But nearing the tail end of your watch, some may say around dawn, maybe, perhaps. The three of you are immediately drawn towards light. Not light coming from the distance, but light coming from much closer. Light starting to come out of this region here. Good. As fire starts to slowly burn up. This fire starts red, but then goes kind of yellow and white. Looks kind of more natural. And it grows higher than the flame that you have seen before. Out of it. It is not dark red. and it starts to take form. A familiar form. One you actually saw about a day ago. And trapped in a fucking microwave. It looks very similar to that.
Also, not to Michael, to everyone else, don't let me forget next time. I almost said this. Steven's not going to be casting the hut anymore. One of y'all is going to be casting the hut, so we can avoid situations like this. But that's for another time and place.
So yeah, about dawn, you see this creature slowly begin to kind of emerge from this place. What is your reaction, Stephen? What do you do?
Really wish Connor were here. Someone to talk to about it. Well, that's not good. Wondering why that bro's back. I don't really have anything. I will wait a moment to see if it starts moving around before I start waking people up.
Right. You do see the creature as it emerges, kind of starts surveying the area, it seems. And then you see this kind of like large, kind of scythe-like blade that it's holding kind of like extends to its side. It's holding it kind of low, and it sweeps across in front of it, just kind of there. And then it kind of turns and is facing your direction, and it starts taking a few steps forward, kind of directly towards you, towards the dome. And as it approaches that kind of large gap, it kind of vanishes from sight there. Okay.
I'll do a perception check to see if it pops up anywhere closer.
A little bit. Stephen, so as you're kind of looking around trying to track this thing, you're unable to. You're unable to spot it as it seems to maybe vanish or whatever. But a few long seconds, moments pass, and you, Sarah, and Anna see this thing appear directly beside the hut. And it kind of slowly walking, its scythe blade kind of extended, just like almost dragging it like across the floor around the hut, just kind of moving and just kind of pattering before it vanishes again.
Fucking hate this place. That's not Marshall. Steven said that, but Marshall means
Sure.
it.
Sure.
I mean, I read the spell, but I'll just, as Steven and Marshall, do an Arcana check. But to Steven's knowledge, this hut is impenetrable, correct? Barring, this guy busting out like some sort of disintegrate spell. And even then, I don't know if that would work.
Yeah, I mean, as far as you know.
Yeah.
As far as it says, creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast the spell, can move freely through it. All other creatures and objects are barred.
Okay.
Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Cool.
As far as you know, it doesn't seem like it could get in.
Yeah. Then, just gonna keep watching. Wait like Qui-Gon, waiting for the force field to drop. While Darth Maul is just staring at him, I'm assuming.
Love it. So the following 2 hours, you'd be fairly tense.
And obviously before it gets to the end of the 2 hours, I will do something, but just in case.
Lovely. As the end of the 2 hours approaches,
Gonna recast the hut as a ritual
lovely.
directly on just.
There you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So your party
Wakes up in a hut.
will also receive their full complemented rest, while Anna, Sarah, and Steven have the tensest 2 hours they could muster.
Yeah.
And you guys will all eventually wake up inside the hut still. Well, a hut of sorts.
Hut dose.
And I presume the elves may tell you what they saw.
I assume Arthur or Kavan / Nathaniel try to get up and go out for their morning piss, and Steven and Anna will just grab and throw them don't fucking go out there.
Do it here. Do it here on the ground. Ooh, who do we have today?
14 is Kavan.
Yes. I want to keep talking to Kavan.
The Kavan continues. The Kavan train. So now that you're all awake, what would you like to do?
And just sorry, just because you pulled him off, can you, during those 2 hours, did he keep popping up and doing that thing, or did he just disappear after that first little circle and is just gone?
Never popped up again.
Okay, gotcha. Just wanted to clarify. So remember that guy that I pulled the microwave maneuver on yesterday? He's back, and can't see him, but he's just kind of he came out of the torch thing over there, and he tried to get into the hut and couldn't, and then kind of phased out of existence. But I guarantee that if we step out there, he's just gonna pop up and want to throw down. So I don't really know what we want to do about it, but just FYI. Croft, you're not. If you're saying something that's muted or
Can you hear me?
yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I have 2 different mute buttons.
Nice.
Sometimes I
mute.
forget
Double mute.
which one I use. So we should be ready for a fight as soon as the hut comes down.
I mean, yeah. Makes me not want to leave the hut, to be honest with you, but you know, what can you do?
You could just live here forever.
Xerxes gets another one of those.
What a choice. What a great choice you made last time.
Makes you wonder what would have happened if we would have put it right over the.
Yeah, that's actually a really interesting. I'm sure Michael would have very gently or not so gently said, "Why don't you do somewhere else?"
Curious.
That would have been really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would. It couldn't have come in. So could it have even come out? Who's to say?
Who's to say?
I mean, we could try it like what we did in Mountain Heart, where we leave the hut up and just keep popping in and out, use it kind of as shelter.
That disables you for the whole fight, doesn't it?
I've got my, haven't shot it in a hot minute, but I'm always hot with a crossbow. But yeah, pretty much.
I just wanted to make sure that was.
Yeah, no, I'm worthless. That is why I wanted, like tonight, if I have spells left, one of y'all will cast the hut, so that can, like Arthur, so to speak, can be in the hut and shoot, and it's no big deal, and can take advantage of that. But that's a next session problem.
I mean, the thing's out there and it attacks us, or the thing's gone and it doesn't attack us. Like, we may as well just shut the hut down and do what we're gonna do. It's the circle of Scythe, and it rules us all.
Kind of with ingredients.
Yep.
Well, you all know that we're not going to do this thing tonight. But may the imagery of that horrible thing walking around you with a scythe haunt you.
So tired of this place.
Let it
I
haunt you.
love this place.
This place sucks.
It's totally walking like what's her name from Dark Souls, naturally. Sister, whatever, the lady with the giant scythe.
Oh, there's a couple of those.
I've always thought she walked like a fucking badass. I wish I could find a gift.
Sister Frida, like in her intro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She like walks with it at her side. It's fucking horrifying. As like just so calm.
I've been playing through that with Kale, and we just did that fight this last week.
You bitch. So there's some good news and some other news. I don't know. Is there only one set of news? The bad news is that this thing is apparently stalking you. The good news.
Woo!
Yay.
It's probably be level
Sweet.
11